Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we've been joined anywhere you want, sit anywhere you want, by the drivers ahead of the FWD Sanya E-Prix of 2019, Oliver Turvey for Neo Formula E team, Andre Lotterer for DS Techeetah, and Stoffel van Dorn for HWA Race Lab. Eduardo Mortara will be fined. Oliver, we'll start with you. Welcome to Sanya. Not been an easy start to the season for you. What have been the sort of highs and lows of the year so far?
Yeah, I think the start of the season didn't go as we'd hoped, I guess. Yeah, I think each weekend we've been improving, learning about the car, the new Gen 2 car. I think we've been making improvements each weekend, and we scored points in 2 of the last 3 races in Santiago and last time out in Hong Kong. So I think we are improving, but it's a super competitive series now, Formula E. So you really have to be on top of your game every weekend.
What's it like having a home race for Neo? Have you been particularly busy the last week or so?
Yeah, no, it's really special. I think it's great to be back here in China racing in Formula E. I think for us, especially as a Chinese electric car manufacturer, it's super special, and really looking forward to putting on a good race. I think there'll be a lot of fans always in China. There's a lot of interest, and I think especially for us as a home race, it's really special one.
Best of luck for the weekend. Andre, turning to you. What's been the focus of your preparation here in Sanya, and how are you sort of over Hong Kong yet? Do you think about it still?
Yeah, over Hong Kong, of course. There's no point crying after it, and got to push and look ahead. So yeah, for me, I took the decision to skip the WEC race in Sebring to be able to focus fully on the preparation of this race, which is quite important with a new track. So had enough time to do the simulator and not stress myself too much, and be back here. So hopefully we prepared better than the other teams.
And how do you feel your season and DS Techeetah's season has gone so far? Because the pace has been there, but maybe not the point.
Yeah, not really the way we wanted. I mean, there are positives with the pace of the car. We saw in Riyadh and in Marrakesh that we were the quickest in the race. But in Formula E, it's hard to put it all together. To be quick is one thing, but to master a race day is another. So we had some little driver mistakes. We had a little bit of team mistakes. So nevertheless, we're pushing hard. We saw in Hong Kong that we can be at the front, and we're a bit, running after the results we didn't get. But we focus on our tasks like at any other race. We don't feel like we need to rush or anything. We know we can do well, and it's about to put it all together.
Okay, best of luck. Stoffel, turning to you. The pace is certainly there, isn't it? We've seen a pole position in Hong Kong, some other top 5 qualifyings. What do you think needs to happen to end up with a really strong race result?
Yeah, I think definitely, we've not had the results in the race so far this year, so that's the bit that is missing. But the pace has been very positive, especially in qualifying. I think that's been our biggest strength as a team. So hopefully we can confirm that again here this weekend, which I'm pretty sure we can. But now really the main focus for us is to get the race result together. I think that's where we've been a bit unlucky at times. We've had a couple of failures, a couple of mistakes from my side as well. So this is the main focus for this weekend, is to try and have the whole day running smoothly.
With the amount of reliability problems you've had, do you feel that you're on top of how to do a Formula E race, or do you still feel like you're missing a little bit just because of experience?
No, I feel like I'm getting on top of things, and obviously I've not made it to the end of a lot of races, but I'm pretty sure that when everything runs smooth that I will manage that. Obviously every weekend I'm learning new things, and it's going in the right direction, but I feel like I'm pretty much on top of it.
Good luck for the weekend. Eduardo, turning to you. Now you've won a race. You obviously don't feel you have to turn up on time to things. How's that affecting your focus coming into the weekend?
You're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. When did you know you'd won in Hong Kong? Because we heard they played out your team radio on social media, and you thought you'd won it like when you still crossed the line in second place.
No, I didn't know, but I mean, obviously I was behind when the contact happened. So I mean, I had I mean, I could see that there was a possibility there that we could win that race. When I saw it immediately, I knew what could happen. And yeah, I mean, in the end, you know, I mean, it came a bit late, but in the end, you know, I think it's important that it's coming. And yeah, I mean, we're very happy that we had our first win, my first win in Formula E. I'm very happy to bring also the first win for Venturi in Formula E. They've been waiting for that for a long time, I think, and yeah, I think it's also a good story with what happened last year. So yeah.
And you changed your plans so you could stay in Hong Kong a little bit longer?
I did, yes.
Okay, cool.
Without going too much into details. Yeah,
okay, we don't want to know the details, I promise you. So you're now fourth in the driver's standings, halfway through the season. You must feel like a championship challenge is really possible.
I mean, we've done like only 5 races, to be honest, and we keep our feet on the ground. We know that we're not there yet to fight with the big boys. I think it's been going like clearly in the right directions, like in the last race weekend. We know that, but I mean, we don't have, I think, for the moment, like a car competitive enough, let's say, you know, to battle with the best. Nevertheless, you know, we keep on fighting, we keep on improving, and I hope that, you know, we are going to be able more to fight regularly, like you know, for the first positions. That's our aim. And we are very happy, you know, to be able, you know, to catch these first positions, these podiums, like when the others actually are doing mistakes in the end. So I mean, yeah.
Cool. And Holly on YouTube, because this is being live streamed on YouTube. Hello to everyone. How is Sanya different from other E-Prix on the calendar this season? What is there something different about the track, and what are going to be the main points on the circuit?
Is it for me or for?
Yeah, for you.
I mean, it's difficult to answer because we've never been here. We've done quite a lot of simulator preparation. We can see that it's going to be could potentially be a difficult race. Let's say in terms of battery temperature management and also energy management. So we will see. I think it could be quite interesting, actually.
Cool. Let's open it up to the floor. If you have a question, then raise your hand and name and publication, and then ask the question.
A question for Haranzo from my own Weibo account. Question to Andre. There are clips of you wheel battling in Super Formula and Super GT, really intense battle. You have probably all the experience in the world to deal with the situation in Hong Kong. I just want to know, where does that battle with Sam rank in your career? Do you think it's a really intense battle, or I just wanted to get your take on that. Where does that battle rank in your career?
Well, it would have been a nice one if we ended the race in a normal way, but I cannot speak of a good battle because it wasn't done in a, let's say, in a fair way, and you cannot really compare other racing categories. When you battle, you can't really touch each other. You damage aero parts, and the speeds are a bit higher, and it's difficult to battle like that. So you have to make sure you do a clean pass and make sure you get inside and you master your overtaking. And it's a bit of a problem we've seen recently in Formula E, that the cars are pretty strong at the front. And it happens to all of us to bump into each other. I mean, I can't say that I haven't done it, but there is an accidental way where you just try to be close, and there is like one where you try something and see what happens. And I think that's pretty much what happened with Sam and me. He took a big risk, and he didn't went on the inside to do a clean pass or anywhere else. So he just rammed me in the back, and then we all saw what happened. So up until there it was pretty okay. You know, he hit me a few times in the back, but with not too much drama. It's difficult in Formula E to do it any different, but still, when you look at his race last year against Jeff, and he did a really nice move on the hairpin, that's a nice one, you know. But so yeah, I wouldn't put it in any great battles.
Any more questions for our drivers?
Yes. Another question to Andre. your garage is side by side. Did you see Sam already, and did you talk to him, and did you find a way to sort it out, or do you take it with you?
Well, I'm moving on, you know, like I went home empty-handed, and there's no point crying about it. He tried to call me and send me messages to apologize or to feel sorry about it, but it's maybe more something for his conscience than anything else. So yeah, I didn't pick up, I didn't reply, but I saw him at lunch yesterday, and we shook hands. You know, I'm not gonna stick with the bitterness to that, and it's yeah. We move on, you know. That's life in motorsport. Sometimes it's like this.
Any more? Okay, well, we'll call it a day then. Thank you very much, guys. All the drivers will be out in the media pen, but thank you very much for Oliver Turvey, Andre Lotterer, Stoffel van Dorn, and Eduardo Mortara.